Hey, so we're going to be talking about the R in fires. So when you do your pathfiRes, you're going to be doing your prayer, your affirmations, your thanks, your hallelujah, your follow-up, your inviting, and then your reconnecting. And reconnecting can just be a few minutes every single day. But this is important to do to stay connected with people so that they don't just feel like you're only reaching out when you have a sale or you want business or you're doing your 3 day, 3 month, 3 week, 3 year follow up. Okay, so essentially the reconnecting part is picking a few people that you may have prospected before. They might have been on your team before. They might have been a customer before. They may just be in your life and in your circle. You have not reached out to them about the business yet, but you're essentially just reaching out and saying, hey. And so what I like to do is go to their Facebook page and look at like what's going on with them, and then send them a quick message and say, hey, just a quick message. Saw your post about your family or your trip or, the kids going back to school. And I just wanted to reconnect and say hi. Now, this is what this is. This is a reconnection post. This is not 2 seconds later sending them an invite to the business or, anything like that. This is what it is, which is reconnecting, getting in conversation, and staying in touch. So if someone has said no to the business, this is a great person to send a little message to. Hey, so your post looks amazing. Like your photos, like their photos, comment on their posts. And so the reason why I bring this up is because when I was hardcore and I first started, I was like prospecting everybody. And like literally, if they said no to me, I would not reach out to them again about anything. And it wasn't that like I was dropping them from my life as a friend. I just had a one track. I was recruiting, I was building my business, I was, selling my product, and they just weren't on my radar after they said no to me. And I didn't love the feeling of that. I obviously didn't do it on purpose, but I started this habit of basically my no list. Okay. So the people that said no to me was how this started, where I would, just glance at it every day. We're just talking a few minutes and just reach out to some of those people on the list. That list will grow and grow and grow and grow. And just say, hey, how are you doing? Or like their photos or comment or something, but stay connected. I did mention also reaching out to people who've dropped off from building the business. Maybe this is X downline, like they're like, I'm not building the business anymore. They've joined another company. This is customers that aren't ordering anymore. This is people just essentially staying in touch with people for the opportunity to pray for them, connect with them, and maintain a connection and friendship with them. There are lots and lots of people that I stayed connected with over the years that where we have been able to support each other in different ways. So maybe we both started out in one company together, but then, kind of went our separate ways and then, got into other things. And now it's like 6 years later and they're like buying my devotional, or I'm using their skincare that, is this new opportunity they joined, or, one of my old connections started helping people with book launches. And so what a wonderful connection. What a wonderful way to stay in touch now. And she's never been a customer, said, sure, I'll look at it, but never purchase, like all of these years. And then, now I'm not building anymore. And now she's doing this thing. And now, we were able to connect and she could give me some consultation and advice. And so you just never know why or how, why people are in our lives or how we can support each other. And so that's actually a great question. Hey, what's going on with you? And if they're also in business, is there any way I can support you? Is there a shout out I can do for you? or I heard about this free program, or I just read this book. It's amazing, that kind of thing. So just always be looking, how can you add value to people's lives? This also helps when you do reach out and say, hey, I know I've never asked you before, or I know I asked you a year ago, but things might have changed. You can reach out later and not feel weird that the last message you sent them, they said no to you 1 year ago or 2 years ago or 3 years ago, and you never talked to them again. So this is also a section in my master binder. And this list is, I actually have it separated into people that have said no, which I call my drip list, and then customers, and then reps. And I have all of my reps, and I speak. I'm no longer building a business, but it's so hard to speak in the past about building the business. But so my binder has the different sections. And so I would just spend a few minutes each day looking at the no list. Is there anyone I can reach out to? Just a few people. Go to my customer list. Is there anyone I can reach out to, current or past? And then reach out to my any past distributors, inactive distributors. And also just glance at the current ones too. Is there anyone I haven't talked to in a bit that maybe needs to hear from me? So again, you can set the timer for 3 minutes and just glance at one of those lists a day, and just make sure that you're keeping the pulse on your friendships and connections. And so that's all for the R in Fires.